we're recording. This is going to be the pre-week 1 NFL Huge Sack Podcast Season 2. Lance and Luke are with me. And yeah. Okay, so how do you want to approach this? We could start, let me pull up a browser. NFL.
ESPN.
I feel like we can get.
Well, we can get the games, yeah.
Scroll the other way.
Oh, where the hell am I? We can cut all this shit out, so if we have big breaks like that, I can edit the video, no problem. Anyway, okay, so we are currently sitting on Friday, September 9th. It's the 9th today.
We got one game in us.
It was... for some reason, my brain, I was like, that was a pretty good game. Apparently not.
No, it wasn't.
All right, you guys give an opinion on that.
The Bills kicked ass. The Bills showed up, and they are on a mission, my friends.
And then, on top of that, so just before we kind of get into this, we're going to do pick'ems, and are we doing that weekly?
Ken?
Or do you want to just do it now, or?
I was just thinking weekly.
Weekly, okay. So we'll do weekly. Luke had the Rams winning, and Lance and I both had the Bills winning, so.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking loser.
Early lead.
Josh Allen is a stallion.
Yeah, he's good.
I will just say. Yep.
Okay. So how we're going to be doing this is we're going to outline a couple things as we go this week, and then hopefully by next week we won't have to do that. Lance is a Broncos fan. He's going to be discussing a lot of Broncos topics. Luke will be a Packers fan for us because he's a Packers fan, and I'm a Vikings fan for us. Sorry. They are with me today. It is not over the internet, which is exciting. All through the same mic. That's sensual. Okay. How do you guys want to start with we're going to talk about expectations for our own personal teams. We'll just go down the line. I can start. I'm a Vikings fan. I don't have crazy high expectations for the Vikings this year, but I do think that there were... If I'm giving a real honest opinion, I think that they win the division. And I think that, I mean, we can discuss that afterwards. I shouldn't have to defend that. They should win the division. I understand the points that you're gonna say, but I personally believe that the Vikings should win the division, make playoffs, losing the wild card round because
If they win the division,
they get a. They don't have to play in that wild card.
Yeah, they still will. Unless they get the number 1 seed.
That's true.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they'll lose wild card game. That's my opinion. That's what I expect from this season. And if they do less than that, I'm disappointed.
I will get into it later. I don't think they're gonna win the division, but they are very high on my card.
Okay. Why don't you think they're gonna win the division? I want to talk about that. Everybody's talking about the Packers, right? Everybody thinks Packers are gonna win the division
Because we all know that the Packers are going to win the division.
I was planning on talking about this later, but I honestly think that the Vikings and the Packers are going to have the same record, but the only difference is the Packers are going to sweep the Vikings, so they're going to have that tiebreaker.
Okay.
Do you agree with me, Luke?
What do you?
I think they're both.
What do you think? What do you think their records will be?
12 wins.
12 wins.
Both.
I don't think the Packers can get 12 wins.
They have Aaron Rodgers. He'll find a way. He will find a way.
We can say that all day. No. You can act like it doesn't matter, but if you eliminate a key player... I thought you
were going to be more impressed with me giving the Vikings 12 wins.
Hey, I appreciate that. I don't give the Vikings 12 wins. I'm sitting at 10. I think the Vikings get 10 wins and win the division. That's where I'm at.
I give them both 12.
Okay.
I think the Packers will win more than 12. Aaron Rodgers just went on Joe Rogan talking about how he takes mushrooms, so...
That is true.
He's got that for him.
That is true.
I don't hear Kirk Cousins talking about mushrooms.
Yeah, so. He's going to church with his 8 kids, right? Doesn't he have a fucking lot of kids?
I know he was...
he's getting to Phillip Rivers numbers.
Dude, straight up!
He was a big supporter of Pizza Ranch, which I can get behind.
Oh my god, those are so embarrassing.
Oh, man. Oh. So, okay, but honestly, you guys... Okay, how can you consider them... I get Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. But how many wins did they get last season?
13, 14. 14, I think.
They got 14, so they lost 3?
Yeah. Is
that right?
Sure. Saints, Vikings.
Yeah, they lost to the Vikings, right?
They lost to the Chiefs last year, too.
Because they're... Yep.
Okay.
14-3. Yep.
Because he had COVID?
He had COVID.
That's right.
They had
okay.
To start Brandon
so yeah, 14-3.
I still think people act like that's not a big deal that he left Devontae Adams. How can you not look at that?
Rodgers will find a way.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers seems to get... I don't know what he does, but with rookie receivers and...
Their defense is getting better,
Their defense is getting better, but Rodgers just seems to... is better than other quarterbacks at... Teaching and making younger and not as experienced receivers better.
Not for 1 second am I saying anything bad about Aaron Rodgers. I think he's the best quarterback in the league. I truly believe that. I think that he is the best quarterback.
I don't think he is.
I do think that he is the best quarterback in the league. Who do you think is the best quarterback in the league? Russ.
No. Honestly, he doesn't have the team this year, but I think it's still Mahomes.
So what's the difference? What makes him more of a quarterback than Lamar?
Who?
Lamar. Mahomes.
Mahomes versus Lamar?
Yeah.
Mahomes can actually throw it?
That's fair, I guess.
You gotta know me. I'm sorry for whoever's listening.
To our one fan out there, maybe.
Hey man, it's gonna be us 3.
I am not a Baltimore Ravens fan, and I am not a Lamar Jackson fan at all.
I don't like him either.
Yeah, he's trying to make a stake that he's a throwing quarterback. I don't believe he is.
I think that he has potential to be better than he has been in the past.
Oh, definitely.
But
yeah. Even Kyler Murray, I'm not a fan of him too either.
Well, Russ was the original.
Well,
actually no, it was well, who was it? What's his name? Falcons.
Vic?
Vick? Yeah, he was the original.
Well, Vic can at least throw it further than Lamar Jackson can.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say Cam started this all.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. It was Cam Newton. Where is he at? What about RG3? RG3 was doing that.
He was a running quarterback.
Cam was before him?
Cam was before RG3?
Yeah.
Cam got MVP, and a bunch of people thought it should have been RG3 when he was playing for the Skins. Right?
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
That's what
I think they were in the same draft class.
Okay, yeah, I knew that. Because RG3 was from Baylor. Yeah. And he was on the cover of 14, right?
The
last one, yeah.
Until, I guess, this year.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we could say that. I turned the AC on so it'll get a little cooler in here. It's kind of hot, but... Anyway, so, my expectations for the Vikings... Now, we can't talk about the Packers anymore. Because we're doing Vikings still.
Okay.
My expectations for the Vikings are 10 wins, win the division, lose first round in wild card.
Okay.
Lance said 12 wins. What? Okay, say yours again.
Yeah. I was going through their schedule. I'm thinking 11, maybe 11. 11, 12.
11, 12 in there.
Yeah, if we're betting,
they
11.
Don't have a super. Being part of the NFC North, they have somewhat. I mean, that's.
I think they get 4 games with the Bears and Lions.
That's 4 free games. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
But I took a look at their schedule and it's very favorable. For them.
It's not bad.
So I'm gonna go in 11.5 wins.
Okay. And in playoffs, what do you think happens then? Do you think they make playoffs? They make wild card. Do you think they get a wild card spot?
I'm thinking 5.
They're hitting a 5. So who has the? So that would be against a 4.
Yeah.
Who do you think they're playing in the playoffs? You think they're
Eagles?
And they're gonna lose or win?
Win.
They should win. And then they lose out in second round?
Yeah.
Okay. Luke, you think they make play? I know you're going to put Packers above them, but you think they make playoffs? How many wins first?
The Vikings, I think I'll stick with
10? 9?
8 to 10.
Okay.
I think they make playoffs, but I think they're in that 6 or 7 seed.
They lose out first round? Who are they losing to, you think?
We got to wait and see, Phil.
Well,
not even a game played. I'm like, yeah.
At that spot, they're probably losing to the Packers.
Packers number 1 seed.
Oh.
You're pushing it. Okay, back up. We're going to go Packers.
I'll get to it later.
Go.
I'll get to it later.
Go. Luke's going to talk about his Packers.
I think the Packers are going to do decently well this year, like we discussed a little bit. Aaron Rodgers is good with these younger receivers. He can turn a potential no-name receiver into a big name. And the defense is getting better. And, the last time the Packers had a good defense, they won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So
Very true.
I have a question for you.
Very true.
I might have an answer.
So I know that in the past couple weeks, especially throughout preseason, Aaron Rodgers had a lot to say about his young receiving core.
He did.
I'm gonna explain it to you. So he was complaining. He basically in interviews was like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. That's essentially what he was saying.
Okay, so we can cuss on this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Not that one. But anyway, so in my opinion, I've never seen anything. I know he has been more. Okay. My question to you is, do you think he is being like that because he is beginning to feel like he needs to as a leader, or because he has a shit receiving duo or receiving core this year?
Well, I wouldn't.
You get where I'm at? Is that a good question? I think that's a good question.
I wouldn't say he has shit. He's got Lazard, who he definitely has a rapport with the past few years. He's still younger, but he has rapport with Lazard, and since he's still not really a big name, he might not be considered the number 1, so he might have a lot of openings.
Yep.
They got Sammy Watkins this year.
I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
With him being a bigger name receiver, granted he might be towards the end of his time.
Christian Watson.
They do have Christian Watson. I think he was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Granted, he's
at least for week 1.
He's an NDSU boy.
Yep.
Go Bison. I think we can all agree on that one. But,
Roll herd.
Roll herd.
But I don't know. With some of these younger receivers, I think there's definitely going to be openings for somebody is always going to be open.
A lot of people talk about you talk about your Rams. Okay, who do you cover, right?
Cooper Kupp.
Okay, I get that.
Doesn't matter to him.
Well, okay, yes. But last year, they had who they had someone else too.
Odell.
They had Odell for a little bit, and then they had
Robert Woods.
Okay,
Yep.
and they were all really good.
Yep.
Okay, and so that was the big question. Okay, who do you double team? Who do you cover? You know, I feel like that almost gets that comes into play when you have a bunch of young guys. Who the fuck do you cover? You know, someone could be some god, and you're putting your fucking cornerback 3 on them because you don't know.
If I give my 2 cents on this, yeah, I'm just gonna go with maybe Rodgers had a bad day in practice.
You think so?
Yeah.
With that comment?
Yeah,
it was only one press conference, right?
Because I mean, yeah, he has a new receiving core. Devontae Adams isn't there.
Yeah. Well, he did.
But
he went through the same thing with Jordy Nelson.
He did. Yeah.
And then Devontae Adams came out of that.
And
Rodgers is gonna find a way with these new receivers. I have faith in that.
The Packers do have Randall Cobb back as well from last season. He was there last season.
Tanyan.
They have rapport with him.
Yeah.
And I do feel Randall Cobb is a little bit past his prime too. But
I agree with that.
He does have.
He's a safety net.
He's a safety net. He's good at catching the ball.
He's a good old Jim Klein saucer back in the day. That's what he was.
Jason Witten.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My concern for the Packers this year is going to be their running backs, because I don't think I know a running back since Amon Green back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, I don't think. I think you can give
I'm gonna say
a year.
No, well, see, that's the thing. The Packers don't seem to have a good running back for more than one season ever since that early 2000s. They've got they get a new running back, and he does well for 1 year.
See, I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Okay.
They got 2 pretty solid running backs with Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is good.
And AJ Dillon.
Aaron Jones is good.
And what helps with that is I think they're both solid, that they can just mix and match them on every down.
And see, last year was the first year that happened. So hopefully this year it stays, because these past 10, 15 years, it was only one back, and they would get burned out after one season.
Does either of those run like a fullback position? Are they like powerhouse?
No, they're
both quick.
Yeah.
Both running backs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
they don't have Kuhn anymore.
I think AJ.
I remember. Yeah, dude, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
I do think AJ Dillon might be a little bit more of a downhill back.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Yep.
Where Aaron Jones is a little bit more of a finesse.
I can tell you a great running back combo is someone that's fucking fast, and then someone that's just a fucking horse. If you can get that combination, you're fine. I mean, obviously you got your stars like Gurley, who just does. I mean, you can't stop him no matter what, kind of.
A few years ago.
Oh, sorry, not Gurley. Gurley fucking dropped off the face of the earth, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah, never mind. I'm thinking fucking Tennessee.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, yeah.
Oh, he's coming back though.
He's a
horse.
Oh man, he can just. Okay. Anyway, I don't need to talk about him, but I think if you have, what I'm saying is, if you don't have your star running back, if you don't have that, you benefit from having different running backs.
And that's why I think the Packers will be more dangerous.
And I'm fine with that. Aaron Jones, I honestly forgot about him as well. I think that the Packers are a well put together team, but I don't trust them yet. Does that make sense?
What I think the Packers got right now is Aaron Jones is like Alvin Kamara, and AJ Dillon is like Mark Ingram.
That's a perfect example of what I was just saying.
Yeah.
The one that I can relate to really closely is that Murray and then McKinnon. on the Vikings. McKinnon was crazy fast.
Yeah.
And then Murray just kind of fucking put his head down.
Would you agree with that, Luke?
Yeah. I mean, A.J. Dillon isn't...
I wouldn't say...
like that.
He's not like a fucking beast mode Marshawn Lynch.
No, he's not.
But like...
Yeah. Mark Ingram was a powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean... There's obviously scales to that, but I do think that having two that are good in their own ways makes it viable.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, just final thoughts on the Packers, they are going to get 14 this year.
Okay.
They're going to win the division. They will make it to the second round of playoffs, and I don't know if I believe the 49ers are going to get there, but if they do, they will lose to the 49ers because that is always what happens.
That's always what happens.
Let me backtrack a second. Vikings win their first wild card game if it's against the Saints.
Against the Saints?
Yep.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there, that's a kryptonite for the Saints in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what. If we're going based on that,
I have them against the Eagles, but
I understand. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me throw out my opinion. First of all, can I ask you, if you have 14 wins, who are they losing to? Week 1, we got Vikings.
They're not losing that one.
Is that in Lambeau?
No, it's in Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
Okay. U.S. Bank.
I had that as a loss for the Vikings.
They're not going to lose to the Bears. I don't even know who plays for the Bears anymore.
I can't find their fucking logo on the screen.
I think they lose. I think they lose to the Rams this year.
Bucks, they win. I don't think Tom Brady.
I think they beat the Bucks.
They beat the Bucks, but I think that this is closer than we expect.
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It'll be a close game.
That's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be I think that, if I'm being real, it's gonna be a grindy game. I don't think it's under 20 points apiece. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Or at least like 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Patriots will win. They have Mac Jones.
Yeah. Patriots are gonna be shit this year. Sorry, Patriots fans.
I think they're gonna beat the Giants.
Definitely.
Easy.
Yep.
I can't go too far past this. I don't know why.
Why?
Who are you expecting to lose?
Yeah,
So, like, what are the teams you'd be scared of as a Packers fan, even in playoffs? I mean, just any team.
Playoffs.
I guess
Niners.
The Niners apparently in playoffs.
Yeah.
The Niners in playoffs are the Packers' kryptonite. The Bills would be a scary team. I don't know if they play them in the regular season or not.
I think they do.
We have that division this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
There's 17 games too, though. Who's our out of division or out of place team? So you're gonna play someone extra. Anyway,
I think the Raiders
I'm
might
pulling
be an
it up
issue
right
for the
now.
Packers
oh
this year, too.
boy, you know what? I can see the Raiders beating the Packers simply because of the trade.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Raiders are scary.
Here's the deal. I've been following basketball.
I still think they're gonna be good, but I don't think they're gonna win the division. But Raiders are that sleeper team that can beat anybody any week.
So they're saying that the Raiders, So I've been listening on ESPN and whatnot, and all my podcasts, and I might be on biased podcasts and whatnot that I listen to, but I've been hearing that the Raiders are sleeper in the AFC, right? And then the NFC would be the Vikings. I've been hearing as a sleeper.
Okay, so you have 3 losses.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so
What about the Bengals?
I'm gonna say Buffalo, the Rams, and there always seems to be an issue when you go to Detroit that something happens.
They still got Goff now.
Yeah,
Goff can do something, I think.
But they also do have Tennessee, so I can see that.
I think Tennessee.
Honestly, Vikings get them, or Cowboys, get them out there.
Dude, I know a lot of people that are saying that the Cowboys are going to be this great team because of the people that they have. You have the same goddamn team as you had last year and the year before and the year before that.
And the Packers always beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared of that.
So those are I mean, there's a couple teams that you're nervous about.
So
you're just guessing that it's gonna end up being around 3.
I mean, I don't disagree with them. If there's 3 games they're gonna lose,
I think you guys are.
It'll be Buffalo, 1 game at Detroit, and the Rams.
I can't believe we're putting Detroit before Minnesota.
Dude, I'm not worried about Detroit.
The Vikings. They're playing them at the worst times.
Do you think you're 6-0 in the division?
5-1.
I
want to say 5-1.
I think we're 5-1 in the division.
Who are you losing to then?
Detroit.
You're gonna lose to Detroit? Are you really? You're gonna say Detroit is better than the Bears? You gonna fucking put the Bears in there?
The Bears are gonna suck this year.
Are you kidding me?
That's gonna be the Packers' bad game at Soldier Field.
Really?
Oh no.
Really?
That is a bold prediction. Okay, we have it. It's recorded.
Dude, we just gotta do our division picks right now.
Okay.
We gotta stop talking about our teams.
No, bro. We're talking about the Broncos now. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, what are your expectations? They got Russ.
Yep.
Big money.
Honestly,
have you?
We're in the. You guys can comment on YouTube or wherever this is getting posted to.
YouTube.
We're in the hardest division in football right now. Every single team is going to beat up on each other.
I agree with you. I think that's a very competitive division.
And I will be... Yep.
Very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
I will be happy with 10 wins from the Broncos.
Are you expecting 10 wins?
Oh, looking at their schedule? Yeah. Because it does help that they were in the cellar last year, so they're playing all the worst teams.
That's true. Okay, now my question is, how do they do in the division? What do you think in division games?
Honestly, I'm hoping they split with everyone. Yeah. Because if they don't, they're done.
Yep. Here's where
they have to win every home game against their division.
Okay, so you're saying 10 wins. 10 wins make playoffs.
I put them at 7.
They get that 7th spot, and then lose first round? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm
think I agree with you, but also, I am never, ever counting Russell Wilson out in playoffs.
That is true.
Okay?
I'm just kind of setting myself up.
Yeah, hey, don't expect
if they lose first round of the playoffs, I will be fine.
You made playoffs.
But next year they better win the fucking Super Bowl. I'll just say that.
You can't count out Russell Wilson. He loves to throw interceptions at like the 1 yard line.
Why you gotta do that?
No,
Luke. Hey, he switched teams. That was a Pete Carroll call. That was not him.
Luke, why you gotta do that? He's a veteran
quarterback at this point. He could have changed the call.
Dude,
God damn.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Okay, back up a second. I want to talk about last year for Russell Wilson. He
was hurt.
He fucked up his finger real bad.
I'm not worried about it.
Have you heard anything about it yet?
Nothing.
Did he play in the preseason?
No. But
what are they? Are they starting him or? It begs the question, dude. That's his throwing hand.
Yeah, it is, and that's kind of what I'm a little bit worried about. Just for week 1, is they didn't play him all preseason.
Kind of see you gotta see how it goes.
But no, he's the starter, no doubt.
Generally, he's gonna be able to avoid a sack. Generally,
yeah,
more than most quarterbacks.
And I think the Broncos have a pretty decent offensive line.
They have for the past couple years, haven't they? I mean, it's been better than the Vikings.
And they got a good receiving core. They got two good running backs, Jamal Williams and Melvin Gordon.
Yep. So here's where I'm at.
Javonte Williams.
Yep. Yes. So here's where I'm going to give my opinion. I cannot give them 10 wins. I think I'm at a 9 win.
Look at the
schedule. Hey man, we're not here to argue. Here's my opinion. I think they're at a 9 win season, and my reasoning is because I don't think that they'll split with their division. I think that they're gonna, in general, lose in their division, just because of the competition. I do think that the teams that they're gonna split with are gonna be surprising. I think they'll split with like fucking.
It is such a tough division.
Kansas?
I think they'll split with Kansas City.
I think they split with Kansas, and I think they split with
Chargers.
No, I think they're gonna lose to the Chargers in both games, and they'll split with the Raiders.
They have a very good record at home against the Chargers. Okay. Even last year they beat them.
Okay.
Pretty handily. They were bad last year.
Chargers are growing up.
Well,
they're growing up, man. They're gonna be good.
Are they?
They are. Listen, I have faith.
Hey, I still have the Chargers winning the division, but I think they'll lose to Denver at home because they do. Okay. They do every single year.
Well, if that's the case, that's the difference between your 10 wins and my 9 wins. That's the difference.
Okay. Split with the Raiders.
I think they split with the Raiders.
That's how I have it. Yeah.
I just think that first of all, you go to Mile High there. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
As much as you can act like it doesn't, it fucking does.
Yeah. And I think Russ elevates the team to that level. That's kind of where I'm at.
I hope he comes in and I hope he's been having an attitude where he's like in charge and he's like, listen, we're gonna fucking win games.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
What's your opinion on that? The Broncos. I know. It's out of.
Is 10 wins a fair assessment?
I'm going 9. I'm gonna keep it at 9. 10. I don't think 10 is not fair. I just think someone's got to have. Dude, there's got to be teams with losing records though.
I think the Broncos are gonna be
7 games.
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
I think they're gonna lose their division.
There is such a question mark with a new head coach too. That is fair.
I'm sitting with that too, but nobody decided to bring that up when we were talking about the Vikings.
I do hope Russell Wilson starts. He is a good quarterback.
I hope
he'll start.
I like Russ a lot.
I hope he throws to this like Jerry Jeudy or whatever.
Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton.
No, just Jeudy because I got Jeudy on fantasy. So.
I do too.
I'm sitting with Russ. I think I have Russ, right? I have Russ and Metcalf. Oh, that would have been a duo.
See, one of my problems too, and it's probably not fair, is Josh McDaniels is the coach for the Raiders.
Tough.
And he fucked up the Broncos when he went there. So I hope he does the same.
Yep. What? Is that new? Is that new this year?
Yeah.
What happened to what's his nuts?
Gruden?
Yeah.
Gruden had that.
Like a
you don't remember all that
shit, didn't he?
No,
I don't remember it off top of my head.
There's a bunch of emails about racial stuff.
Emails.
That's okay. Okay.
So
and they just finished doing that court case or they just like did he plead he
pled guilty.
Yeah.
He pled guilty.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it was Bisaccia that finished the year. And he's the special teams coach for the Packers now.
Okay.
And now, I remember now it's Josh McDaniels is the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. No, I remember now. Yeah. Yep. And then Sean McVay.
Love him.
Yeah?
Rams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Who's your coach?
Matt LaFleur.
I don't like him.
Matt LaFleur.
I like your old guy.
LaFleur.
Who's he? He's coaching the Cowboys now, isn't he?
Yeah, McCarthy.
I liked McCarthy on the Packers. You want to know why? It's because I hate it. I don't like him. And I could sit and... It's just like Pete Carroll. Listen, not a huge Seahawks fan. Now I have to be. But, like, back before
I hate the
Lindsay,
Seahawks so much.
Back before Lindsay, I fucking hated the Seahawks, and it made me so happy that fucking Pete Carroll would sit there and gnaw on his gum like that, and I could make fun of him. Oh, and I think McCarthy was the same. I could just be mad at him, and no one cared.
You can edit this out. But does Pete Carroll still know what's going on right now?
I don't think so, dude. He's fucking gone.
He's gone.
Dude.
And I think that's why Russ wanted to be gone.
He's like, nah, I'm out.
You just walk to the sideline, he's just
like,
why didn't you catch that interception? Dude, I'm your quarterback.
What? I don't think
God.
Pete Carroll... Honestly, after Pete Carroll threw the interception in the Super Bowl, it's never been the same.
I think the Broncos head coach is you remember Blake Bortles when he had his best season ever with the Jaguars?
Yep.
Yeah, guess who was his offensive coordinator? Nathaniel Hackett.
That's your head coach right now? Are you trying to talk him up?
And then the last 2 years when Aaron Rodgers got MVP, you know who was his offensive coordinator? Nathaniel Hackett.
Okay.
So that's just all I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah, I think you better stop right there because if they shit the bed now,
that's gonna be really bad.
I'm sure your buddy Nathaniel won't hack it this year. Just saying.
Or not gonna get first, but
okay. So I think that. So okay, back up. Give your total review on the Broncos. 9 games, playoffs. What happens? Do they make playoffs?
Well, he gave 8 and 9.
I don't think they make it.
Okay.
I give them 10.
Their division is too strong.
I'm right in the middle.
Somebody else's.
That's the issue. It's the division. It's the division strength.
I think 2 of that.
If they get the divisional, I'm between that 10 and 7.
Okay,
they gotta get their divisional.
That's where it's at.
They got
to. If you are playing good within your division, you're making playoffs.
Yeah.
I think any team in that division can say that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Most likely, they'll probably snag the 7th spot in playoffs. That division,
at the least.
Most likely.
No, I wouldn't say most likely.
Well,
I think it's a stretch for me.
They should send at least 2 teams to playoffs. They should.
The West. Oh yeah.
Your division should send at least 2 teams.
I got them. Sending 3.
You're gonna get 3 of them, and you're dropping.
Well,
the Raiders.
The Broncos for the Raiders. Okay. It's going to be either of those 2.
Okay. I'm with you on that. I think it fully depends on whether division is...
Luke disagrees.
Where are you at?
I don't think they make playoffs.
And that's...
Well, do you think Raiders do?
If they send 3...
Let's get to our... Let's move on and then get to our playoff spots, and we'll figure all that out.
So where do we want to go now? Let's do pick'ems.
Yep. Yes, I agree.
Right here. So currently, Lance and I are at 1 point, right?
We are. Yep.
And Luke is at 0.
Yep.
So we got Eagles Lions. I'm taking Eagles all day on this one. I think Lions are going to have a tough season. I think the Lions will get a couple more wins than last season. But I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm going Lions.
I am true. Okay. I'm too.
All right. Let's go with it. Niners Bears. Niners are taking that.
Yeah.
I'm going Niners.
I'm going Niners.
Steelers Bengals. I got to go with the I don't know.
I'm going Bengals.
I understand that pick, and I understand why it'd be.
I am so okay. I'm gonna say this right now, internet. I am so fucking pissed that people are not giving the Bengals the respect that they get. We're talking about Joey fucking Burrow right now. Joey Burrow is such a fucking lion.
Here's
the Bengals. The Bengals could probably go undefeated this year.
Who's starting quarterback for the Steelers?
Mitchell Trubisky.
Is it?
Yes.
I'll go Bengals.
No, the Bengals are gonna win this game.
It matters,
dude. It's not even gonna be a fucking contest.
You need to shut him out? Are they shutting him out?
Well, no, they won't shut him out. But Joey Burrow is going to be a contestant for the MVP this year.
I'm with
the Bengals are not getting the respect they deserve. I don't care that they lost the Super Bowl.
Back up.
The Bengals are going to be fucking good this year. Take my note.
What
Bengals.
What seed were the Bengals in playoffs last year?
3.
They were 3 seed.
Yeah.
With what record?
10-7 or 11-6.
Okay.
One of those two.
I can recall about 3 games in the regular season that they should have lost. But the other team choked. Okay?
They still would have won the division.
I suppose.
Oh no, the Steelers were right behind them, but Big Ben was.
I think that they're a good team. I don't think that I wouldn't give him all the respect in the world. I think that he's a good quarterback. He's young, dude. How do you trust him yet? I don't.
The Bengals are so underrated. It's unreal.
I think they're underrated right now by the general population, but I think I'm rating them slightly above that rating that population's giving them, and that's accurate, is where I'm at. I think you're right when you say they're underrated. But I think
Cincinnati.
I don't want to jam them way up to the top 5 teams in the NFL right now. That's where I'm at.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I know I said as a Packers fan that I would be nervous of the Bills. I think the Bengals and the Bills are pretty close to on par with each other.
I would agree with that.
I
would 100% agree with that.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why.
The only difference for me is the defense. I think the Bills have a better defense right now.
They both have a quarterback its name starts with J. I think they're doing pretty well.
Back up.
Both top receivers with Jamar Chase and Stephon Diggs.
I'll give
a second receiver with Gabe Davis and T. Higgins. I am not gonna back up because Joe Mixon is so much better than Devin Singletary. It's unreal. The Bengals are an absolute weapon. So watch out for them.
Who got Rookie of the Year last year?
For which side?
Who got Offensive Rookie of the Year?
I think Chase did.
Did he actually?
Was Jefferson rookie last year?
He was.
So Jefferson might have gotten it.
He didn't get it.
So I think it was Jamar Chase.
And Jefferson was second.
Yeah. Defensive was Micah Parsons.
Yes. My question is, do you believe that they got that right? I'm asking as a Vikings fan, do you think that they got that right?
No.
You think Justin Jefferson was better? I as well do. What do you think, Luke? Luke is a Packers fan, so this is tough for him, I think.
But Jamar Chase is a very good player.
I'm not saying he's bad. I think that he should have been second. But it should have been second. That's where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
That's what I got.
And I think it was because the Bengals won more games.
Well, obviously, yeah. They beat them in fucking, what was it, week 1? Did they beat them in week 1? That was so frustrating, dude. Oh, I hated that game so much.
It was early, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
So Cincinnati across the board?
Yeah, I think we're going to go Cincinnati across the board. I am going to pick the Bengals as well.
Obviously.
I think that the Steelers just don't have shit. Patriots, Dolphins. I have trust in the Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins as well.
Give me Miami.
Yeah. Come on, you got Tyreek Hill now. You got the fastest wide receiving duo.
It might be the only game you win all season, but you're going to win this one.
And you know what? They're going to light it up because they have fucking fast people.
They're not going to light it up. But
what? I bet you this is a fucking...
But it's still Bill Belichick. They're not going to light it up.
70 points between both teams.
Bill Belichick has...
Really?
70 points between both teams.
Yeah. Give me
Belichick
40.
has issues with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Belichick has issues with the Dolphins.
Facts, dude.
I'm thinking like 21-17 Dolphins.
I'm seeing
I'm thinking.
I'm seeing like a 38-34.
Tua can't throw that far. He's He's not going to score that many points.
I don't think he has to throw it that far. They can run it. Anyway, Browns-Panthers.
Panthers.
I have to take the Panthers on this one. The Browns gave me so much hope last year.
Baker is going to fucking light it up.
He's going to shit on him, dude.
72-6 Panthers. I'm just kidding. More realistically, like
it'll be like a 30.
Give me 21-10 Panthers.
I'm giving 28.
I'll give the Browns a touchdown. 21-10.
Yeah. Okay, now we have a shit show at two squads.
Wait, what'd you say?
Panthers.
Yeah.
Shit show at two squads between the Colts and the Texans.
Oh, Colts. Colts. Matt Ryan.
Matty Ice?
Yeah.
I didn't know he got traded over there. I don't pay attention, apparently.
Who's the Texans quarterback?
Nobody.
Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Colts
it's going to be a Colts.
Yeah,
you know what,
yeah,
though?
give me like 38-6.
Okay, so we're all going Colts.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do Saints-Falcons now. This one's going to be a fucking Saints win to me.
Oh, yeah. Saints all the way.
I don't know what the Falcons are going to do.
I don't either.
Where is
It's
Cordell Patterson still?
It's Mariota
Falcons.
and Cordell Patterson.
Cordero. Yep. I'm going to go Falcons.
No, it's...
Listen.
You're going to go Falcons?
Yep.
Patterson's kind of... I mean, if you watch him on Fantasy this year. Watch Patterson on Fantasy this year.
You guys...
Dude, listen, we had the same thought last year, and I commented on it during one of these podcasts, and he fucking traded for him, or you picked him up.
Picked him off of waivers.
Yeah, and he's giving him fucking 10 points a game.
Yeah, I can maybe score, but give me New Orleans with Jameis.
Listen, I'm not saying, Saints are going to win in my eyes, but I think the Falcons are going to be better than people think they are. Currently. Think they are.
Give me 2 wins.
Oh, no, you're doing us dirty.
This is not one of them.
Ravens-Jets. I'm giving the Ravens this one easy.
Baltimore.
Ravens.
The Jets could have literally 22 of the best players in the NFL playing at each position, and I still don't trust them because it's the fucking Jets.
Zach Wilson isn't playing. It's Joe Flacco.
I don't fucking care. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, man.
No, give me Baltimore. Baltimore's going to suck,
easy.
but they're going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to get mad at me for that. Baltimore's going to suck.
Jags Commanders can
This
Wentz
is
do
tough.
it?
This is a tough one. I have been going back and forth on this one.
I don't know, man.
You know what? Give me Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars.
Are you really going to do that to Carson Wentz?
Not so much Carson, but the whole team. I think Doug Peterson is going to come in, and I think he's going to fix the Jaguars.
Listen, I don't think the Jaguars are ever a bad team. Even last year, I didn't think they were a bad team.
They weren't. It was their coach.
And they were young. Wow.
Give me the Jags.
No, you know what? I think that it's going to take a couple weeks for them to get going. I'm going to take the Commanders in this week.
Yeah.
But don't think that I'm discrediting the Jaguars because I do think that they're going to pick it up.
I think this is the toughest game to pick this whole weekend.
Probably. Yeah. Dude, the fucking ones that you're not expecting to make playoffs, those are the hard ones. It's like the Giants-Jets games. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Packers-Vikings.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the Skins.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're going to do
You
that.
mean
I just didn't have the first part.
Yep.
Hey, you want to grab me a beer?
I can grab one. You guys do your Packers-Vikings.
I'll take another one, too.
Yep.
Packers.
Yeah. Me too.
Here we go. Fuck you, Phil.
You guys both have the Packers winning this game, and I'm going to pick the Vikings. It's at home.
I'm, they usually get the Packers at home. I think it's bad timing. Because Rodgers usually wins his opening game. Last year he lost, but I think Rodgers was in a bad spot. Rodgers is going to be on point. So it's a bad time for the Vikings. He's going to crush it week 1. That's where I'm at.
Can we back up a second? Can I just throw something out there? I'm not trying to change your mind, but I'm just going to throw this out there.
You're not changing my mind.
New coach.
New coach.
Yep.
Okay. New coach with very, very high expectations.
Mike Zimmer had high expectations too.
That's why I picked Detroit.
What?
Look where that got him.
Go back to his initial first couple seasons.
You know, we haven't brought up the elephant in the room. The Queen of England just passed away, age 96.
Why is that?
Dude, all those dogs, dude.
No,
why is that being brought up?
That's getting brought up because in her 96 years, how many Super Bowls did she see the Vikings win?
Guys,
that's where you're going.
That's not even the point that I'm trying to get across.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay, yes, I agree. Okay.
She just missed the Bills' first one. I'll tell you that.
You're going for it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna call it now. Okay.
I'm calling it now.
Okay, so
you better keep that in.
I understand. Okay? That is not the point I'm trying to get across. They have high expectations as a new coach.
I gave him the same wins as the Packers.
And I understand that. But I'm saying,
but not this one.
There is a difference between being, okay, when you're a bad team and you have high expectations in the offseason, when are you going to have all those people watching? All your fans, your huge fan base that gave up on you the past 5 seasons. It's week 1. Are they going to be a good team this year? Okay? It matters. It matters. Week 1 matters.
So you're talking stadium noise right now?
No. I'm talking that roster right there, the Vikings roster, they know what matters. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to change your mind. That's what I think about when I don't know. I don't know how they're going to be. I honestly don't. No one knows. They're getting fucking Danielle Hunter back.
Yeah, I don't think it changed my mind.
I'm not trying to. I understand. I'm just saying. I think you guys are sleeping on them a little bit, and I think that they're going to come out with a little more fire than you think.
I'm not sleeping on them.
In this week.
They're gonna lose this game.
Okay.
But they're gonna make playoffs. Okay. They're gonna lose this game.
All right. Okay, we're done with that one.
Yeah.
That one took a little longer because
Titans.
Okay. Titans and Giants. I'm going with the Titans. Yep. Titans easy. Raiders Chargers. Where's this at?
Chargers. Because it's at home.
Because
it's at home. Chargers.
I think Devontae Adams is gonna go and shred it up in his first couple.
I know he
games,
is.
So I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm going with the home team, Chargers.
It's hard for me to do.
Yeah. No, this was a hard game.
That's a tough one too.
It's a tough one, but
You're going Raiders?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think Devontae Adams is gonna have a lot to say in his first couple weeks.
He is, but I in my faith with the Chargers right now is I think they're gonna win this game. I think Devontae is gonna get 4 touchdowns,
and they're still gonna lose.
And the Chargers gonna beat them like 42-35.
Okay? You have that a 70+ game. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Chargers with it. I think it takes the Raiders a couple games, but I think I agree. I think they will be good.
I don't know if it's gonna. The difference there is I think they're gonna fall off a little bit.
Raiders?
I think they're running on hype right now.
Well, first game they're gonna be running on hype.
That's why I think they win this one. And then I think they slow down. I think the Raiders slow down a little bit.
They're losing this one. If this was in Vegas, I would have picked the Raiders.
Okay. Yeah. So that's where you're at. The home field advantage matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, so let's go with the Chiefs and the
Cardinals.
Kansas City.
I don't even know what the Cardinals look like this year.
Honestly, if there are any Cardinal fans out there, I am so sorry.
You're gonna have a bad year this year.
I think the Cardinals are gonna fucking suck this year.
You think they're gonna? Do you remember last year I called them out as a Super Bowl champs?
Yes.
Yeah, and I hated that.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did. Listen, I had a lot of faith.
They started pretty well.
They should have. Yeah, they should have. If they would have just maintained, they played a lot like Kansas City.
I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray.
Alex Smith, Kansas City is how the Cardinals are playing right now, right?
Yeah,
I can see that.
They start hot, and then they shit the bed.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers, yes, yep. So that's where I see the Cardinals. I'm also picking the Chiefs. We're all picking Chiefs.
Okay.
Bucks and Cowboys.
Bucks.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I also am gonna go Cowboys this time.
Really?
They were the first game of the year last year.
Yep, and they almost beat them.
I did watch that game last year, and I do remember it was a high-scoring game. It was back and forth, and you can't always blame the refs, but it for sure looked like there was a bad call, pass interference that the Cowboys should have.
Now I remember. I'm piecing it together. Okay.
I just don't have any faith in the Cowboys.
Here's where I'm at with the Cowboys. I need to talk about the Cowboys for a second. This is a team that I feel.
Now this is a guy.
Yeah. Now this is a team. That I feel fully relies on momentum and hype.
Yes.
I don't think that they
is
win
a
games
fair
without
assessment.
that. I do not think they win games.
Very
without
fair.
That.
Very fair.
If they win this first game, they're going to start their season good. The second they lose a game badly, or even that could be a close bad win. They could miss a kick or something. That loss, they're losing the rest, or fucking half the rest of the games at least. They're not going to do good after they start losing. I think they win this game, yeah. Cowboys. Okay, so Broncos Seahawks.
Come on, guys.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah. This one is actually kind of weird for me. The Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
Yeah. I'm telling Lindsay.
And I'm probably not gonna have a wedding in a month. No. Broncos are gonna win the game in my opinion. I think that a lot of people
I think it's going to be closer
are losing faith in the Seahawks that they shouldn't be. Because I think that there's a lot of players in the Seahawks that are going to be able to... See, I think if your players just almost talk to the team without Pete Carroll involved and they're like, hey, yeah, when he says stuff, just fucking ignore him. If they do that and you have Lockett making calls, he's still on the team, right? And you have Metcalf making calls.
I'm just going to say this. I think this game is going to be closer than people expect.
Yep.
And the Seahawks are going to be better than people expect.
All year.
But I think...
They won't make playoffs.
I'm gonna give the Seahawks 5 wins.
I think they get 6. No, I'm going to say 5.
5-6.
I like 5. Between 4 and 6.
just by the quarterback play is what I'm going to say.
I
think the rest of the team is going to be good. Quarterback play.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go Broncos as well.
Okay.
I think Geno Smith for the Seahawks is a terrific.
He can make plays.
He is a terrific.
They don't even know who's starting
quarterback.
Yeah, they do. No, it's Geno.
Geno Smith is the starting.
He got named starting. When did he get named? I thought they didn't even fucking know yet.
Like a week ago.
Shit.
But that's the thing. I think Geno Smith is a terrific backup quarterback. I don't
exactly
any quarterback drafted or that has been through the New York Jets franchise is a backup quarterback. I don't see a whole lot of starting quarterbacks come out of there. How many have you seen?
Mark Sanchez.
1.
You retired.
Okay.
He wasn't good.
Brett Favre, I guess, played for him for a half a season.
He didn't get drafted by him. It was 1 season he played.
Yeah, he didn't get drafted by him.
Yeah. I just don't have faith in Geno.
Like I said, they'll get a few wins, but it's not going to be this week.
Yep. I'm with you. Okay, so that's all of our pick'ems, right?
Yep.
Is that all of them?
Playoff rankings now?
Holy shit. Can we do playoff rankings after week 1? Can we do that next
No,
week?
let's do it now.
He's like, I already have it. Okay.
Let's just say fuck it and do it.
Okay, let me go like this. NFL.
NFC, I got it.
Oh,
well, we don't have to give records.
Yeah.
Just a
NFC
general
teams. NFC teams. That's all of them.
Or just division rankings at least.
Yeah, let's do division rankings. So we have the. Let's start with the AFC, homie.
Okay.
We'll start with your.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your area over there. Give us a division, and we'll tell you who we got.
East.
You gotta tell me who's in there. I'm not that good.
Well, AFC East, Bills number 1.
Bills and who are the other teams?
We're gonna go Dolphins 2,
Okay.
Patriots 3, Jets 4.
I'm locked in on exactly what you just said. Yep, absolutely, 100%. Okay, do the next one. Go West.
West?
Yep.
I was gonna do West last because that's the hardest one.
Yep. We can do North. Do North.
Okay, AFC South. We're gonna do Texans 1. I'm just kidding.
What is the AFC South?
Okay, AFC South. We're gonna go Colts 1, Tennessee Titans 2, Jaguars 3, Texans 4.
Titans 1.
Titans 1. Jags 2 for me for some reason.
Really?
I think I'm going
over
to.
the Colts.
And then I think the Colts 3 and Texans 4. Well, no, dude. You know what? I'm gonna dump the Colts down to 4. Yeah. Titans, Jags,
So
Texans,
4?
Colts. That's what I'm doing.
Matt Ryan and Jonathan Taylor.
I have
Jonathan Taylor.
no faith. No faith. I just don't.
Jonathan Taylor was their quarterback, or was their running back last year with Carson Wentz, and they almost got number 1.
I'm no faith. I don't have faith. Risking it for the biscuit.
Titans, Colts, Jags, Texans.
I'm going Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans.
Are you doing the Colts first? Because
Yes.
I put them dead last. Yeah,
No.
I thought you had Titans first.
No, I had Colts first.
Okay. All right.
No, Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans.
All right. Okay, NFC North. Or sorry, AFC North.
NFC North, easy. All right, we're gonna kick it off with the
AFC North.
AFC North. Bengals, obviously number 1, and then I'm gonna go Ravens, Steelers, Browns.
Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers.
I'm gonna go Bengals, Browns, Ravens, Steelers.
I'm just gonna put Browns in the cellar because Deshaun Watson is not gonna be there until like week 12 or something.
How many did he get? I thought it was only 8. Did he only get suspended 8? I thought it was like half the season.
I thought it was longer than that.
I thought it was only half. Maybe I'm getting something else confused.
Yeah.
Did someone else get suspended for half this season?
I mean, nevertheless, it's gonna take him a few weeks to get back into the league.
Well, Bengals are gonna win.
Bengals are gonna win.
Yeah, they should.
They're getting so disrespected right now.
I think the
Bengals are gonna win it.
I think that you can say that the Ravens might get a wild card, or the.
It's gonna be possible, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steelers are not.
Nope, I agree with you.
Steelers are gonna be ass. AFC West.
Oh
Okay.
boy, I didn't even get the fucking. I don't know what the hell this is.
All right, AFC West.
There we go.
My pick is Chargers 1,
You're gonna put Broncos too, I bet.
Chiefs 2,
Okay. Then
Broncos 3, Raiders 4.
Luke.
Sorry, Dad, if you end up watching. Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Now, I think we're kind of So here's where I'm at. I think it's gonna go Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. I think that's fair. All of those are fair.
Yeah.
Every one of our options are fair.
The AFC is the most wide open division right now.
I agree. I don't think anybody really knows. Well, last season, I felt like nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Like, nobody knew who to think was going to be good. East.
NFC East? Easy.
Okay. NFC East. Go.
Yeah. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. It's mine.
I think I might have to, like, contradict myself earlier. I think I'm going to go with the Cowboys winning this division.
They should, but they won't.
I know. That's where I'm at. I think I'm going to go with the should. I'm going to go with the should.
It happens every single year. Yep. They should, but they won't.
Yeah. I'm going to go Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Giants.
Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants.
Okay. I do think the Cowboys are going to have a lot more to say this year than they did last year anyway.
West. All right.
Boy.
I know we had a tough game. Boys had a tough game.
Yep.
But the Rams are going to win. I got Rams, Niners, Cardinals, Seahawks.
Okay. I'm going to go... Sorry, you go.
I'm going to go with Rams, Cardinals, Niners, Seahawks.
That's the same, right?
No, I switched the Cardinals and the
Niners.
Niners.
I had Niners second.
Does this count for anything right now? We got like...
No.
Okay. Here's the deal. I think we can't put... You guys are putting the Cardinals above the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Why?
I think they're that good. I am not a fan of the Cardinals at all, but they're going to be better than the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Niners this year, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals.
Really?
Yeah. I am. I think that as of right now, I have no idea what Matthew Stafford is feeling. Didn't he have some surgery on something?
Yeah, on his elbow.
I don't know what to think about him yet.
So you have faith in Trey Lance?
I have more trust in his health than I do in Matthew Stafford. Is that fair? Lance is throwing on his Trey Lance jersey right now. I like that jersey. Red looks so good, dude.
Are we going Trey Lance right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do it. I think I have to. Yeah. Just because I have a lot more trust in the health and the staying healthy in Trey Lance more than Matthew Stafford, just because I don't know.
So yeah,
as of right now.
So you have Niners, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals.
Yep, that's mine.
Seahawks above the Cardinals.
It's a little weird, but I think it's possible.
The Seahawks are gonna be bad.
I understand that, but also I feel like there's. I feel like they're a team that's gonna like pull out weird wins that like you're not expecting, and then all of a sudden they have 6 wins in the season.
I suppose.
That's what I think they're gonna do, and I think that maybe the Cardinals are gonna lose some games that they don't or that they should win. They're gonna lose.
Yeah.
They're gonna choke. I think that they use a lot of their luck in the past couple seasons, and that's where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
So
let's do the North next.
Fun one.
Because the South is gonna be fun.
Let's just
for the end of it. For the South? Ooh.
No. Let's do North. Let's do North
this
first.
This is the South.
I know. You want me to type in North? We know the North. I know the North teams. I was only doing this because I didn't fucking know what divisions. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead,
North.
Luke. Or go. You go first, Lance. This is a good one for
Luke
you to
can
go
first.
Oh, dude, I think you do.
Well, I've been going first.
Okay, yeah. Luke, you go first. I agree with that.
Luke can go first.
I'm in.
Packers, Vikings, Lions, Bears.
I'm going to say the same.
I'm switching the Vikings and the Packers. I think the Vikings win the division. That's the only difference. Vikings, Packers, Lions, Bears.
The Lions are going to be... I think they're going to be better this year.
Okay.
I think they're.
What did they get last year? Did they get 2 or 3 last year?
2.
They got 2 last year.
I'm gonna flip the Lions and the Bears. Like, the Lions got 2 wins last year, and the Bears got like 4 or 6. I'm gonna flip that.
Flip them around.
So the Lions are gonna get like 6, and the Bears are gonna be fucking trash.
So I think I agree with you. 100%.
So sorry, Chicago. Your team is god awful.
Yeah. They're gonna win. They're gonna win one against the Packers, though, right? This
one. Okay. Are you guys
NFC South?
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 4-1 right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Falcons at the bottom.
Yep.
Carolina. Tampa Bay.
Saints are winning.
New Orleans.
Okay. Luke?
I'm going to go opposite because that's what I've been doing is
the first
bottom.
team. Yep.
Panthers, Bucks, Saints, Falcons.
Panthers win? With Baker?
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going.
You guys have faith in Baker? Wow.
Panthers, Saints, Bucks, Falcons. I don't think the Bucks are going to be good this year. I don't care.
Tom's old.
He's getting old. It's like he doesn't
He's
even know.
He's also potentially going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Really?
Giselle moved out.
Oh, no. Here's the deal with him.
So,
I think that...
which just means he has more time to focus on what really matters, which is football.
I think, to be honest, I don't think that he even knows whether he wants to be playing or not. You kind of get that vibe?
I think he's at the point that all he knows is football. So he's like,
I gotta keep going back.
I just need to keep playing football.
But then also, I feel like he has a lot of him that's like, I don't really want to do this anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he knows what he wants to do.
The only thing he listens to is keep playing football.
Yep.
Yep.
So I guess, is that all of our pick'ems then?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're good on this. Hey man, we went an hour. That wasn't too bad. We're gonna go less each week. What's up? I gotta do an outro. I'm gonna let. Oh, okay. All right. So that was our pre-week 1. I guess there was one game before this, but that was our first week of the Huge Sack Podcast season 2. We'll be back after this coming weekend of football, I guess, and we'll have another one with more opinions on it and go from there. So, thanks for stopping by to the podcast. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It's free, so fucking do it. All right, have a good one. And remember, fuck you.